Ever wondered why the rich are rich and the poor are poor? Could it be something as simple as how they spend their leisure time? Let's dive into this thought-provoking question and explore the power of television. Television, a seemingly innocuous part of our daily lives, has a significant influence on our habits, mindset, and ultimately, our wealth. There's a striking disparity between the rich and the poor in terms of television consumption. It's not uncommon to find that those who are less well off spend a considerable amount of their time engrossed in TV shows, while the rich, on the other hand, are more likely to be creating content for television or making productive use of their time. But why does this matter? Well, think about it. Television can be a captivating escape from reality. A reality show here, a sitcom there, and before you know it, hours have slipped away. But where does that leave your real-life problems? Unattended. Escapism is not a solution, it's a temporary distraction. And excessive use of such distractions can prevent us from addressing the issues that hold us back from financial success. Moreover, television consumption is often a passive activity. It doesn't challenge us, it doesn't help us grow, and it certainly doesn't contribute to our wealth. The rich understand this. They choose to spend their time in more lucrative ways, creating, investing, learning. They aim to be on TV, not in front of it. They are the content creators, the innovators, the trendsetters. Now, this is not to say that all television is bad or that leisure time is wasted time. A well-deserved break, a relaxing movie night, an educational documentary, these can all have their place. But the key is moderation. It's about balance and making conscious decisions about how we spend our time. So if you're spending hours on end in front of the TV screen, it might be time to rethink your habits. After all, the power of television lies not just in its ability to entertain, but also in its potential to distract us from our goals. Did you know that your diet can reflect your financial status? It might sound far-fetched, but let's delve into this for a moment. The food we consume plays a significant role in our lives, not just in terms of health, but also in terms of our economic standing. Take a look at fast food, for instance. It's cheap, it's quick, it's easy, but it's also a trap. Fast food is a staple for many individuals who are struggling financially. It's a quick fix to curb hunger, but it's not a wise investment. It's like putting low-grade fuel in a high-performance vehicle. Sure, it might work for a while, but over time, the vehicle's performance will start to suffer. The same goes for our bodies. Fast food might fill us up, but it provides little nutritional value. It's high in fats, sugars, and salts, which can lead to a whole host of health issues down the line. In essence, it's a short-term solution with long-term implications. Now, let's contrast this with the dietary habits of the wealthy. More often than not, they invest in nutritious meals that fuel their bodies and minds. They understand the importance of good health and how it can impact their productivity and longevity. They see the value in spending a little more on quality food that will provide them with the energy and nutrients they need to operate at their best. It's not just about satisfying their hunger, but about nourishing their bodies. For the wealthy, food is seen as an investment in their health and well-being, and they're willing to pay a premium for it. For those less fortunate, food is often just seen as a means to an end, a way to quell hunger and get through the day. The irony is, while fast food might seem cheaper in the short run, the long-term health costs can be staggering. So next time you reach for that fast food menu, remember, you are what you eat. Make the choice to invest in your health, because as the old saying goes, health is wealth. Is your favorite news channel keeping you poor? Now, that's a provocative question, isn't it? But think about it for a moment. If we rely solely on one news source, we're essentially seeing the world through a narrow lens. That's because every news outlet, no matter how impartial it tries to be, has its own perspective, its own take on the world. And if we only listen to one, we're only getting one part of the story. The wealthy, on the other hand, understand the importance of diversifying their sources of information. They don't just stick to one news channel or website. They explore different viewpoints, different perspectives. They read international news, follow financial reports, delve into scientific journals, and keep tabs on the arts and culture scene. Why? because they know that a broad understanding of the world helps them make informed decisions. You see, the world is a complex place. It's like a giant jigsaw puzzle with an infinite number of pieces. If we only look at a handful of those pieces, we're not going to see the whole picture. We're not going to understand how everything fits together. And if we don't understand how everything fits together, we're going to struggle to navigate the world effectively. This is not to say that we should all become news junkies, obsessively consuming every bit of information we can find. That would be overwhelming and counterproductive. But we should strive to be well-informed, to understand the major trends and forces shaping our world. And the best way to do that is to diversify our news sources, to listen to a variety of voices. So, take a moment to consider your news consumption habits. Are you relying too heavily on one source? Are you missing out on important perspectives? If so, it might be time to broaden your horizons. Check out a few new websites. Tune into a different news channel. Pick up a magazine you've never read before. Remember, knowledge is power. And the more diverse our knowledge, the more powerful we become. So diversify your news sources and broaden your perspective. Are you investing in yourself? The road to financial success is paved with numerous factors, but one that stands out prominently is the commitment to self-improvement. This is a mantra that the wealthy have embraced, and it's a lesson that can propel you towards your own financial success. Self-improvement is the conscious pursuit of personal growth, be it through acquiring new skills, expanding your knowledge, or undertaking personal development. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, not just for you, but for the world around you. It's about being a lifelong learner, recognizing that there's always something new to learn, some way to grow and improve. The rich understand this. They recognize that the world is constantly evolving, and to keep pace, they too must evolve. This is why they often have a voracious appetite for knowledge. They read voraciously, attend seminars, engage in mentorships, and are always looking for ways to broaden their horizons. They understand that the more they know, the better equipped they are to make informed decisions and seize opportunities. But it's not just about acquiring knowledge. It's also about developing skills. The wealthy understand the value of diversifying their skill set. They don't limit themselves to what they already know. Instead, they push their boundaries, learning new skills that can open up new opportunities. And it doesn't stop there. Personal development is also a critical part of self-improvement. This involves cultivating emotional intelligence, building resilience, honing leadership skills, and fostering a growth mindset. These are the soft skills that can often make the difference between success and failure. So, if you're aspiring for financial success, take a leaf out of the book of the wealthy. Embrace self-improvement. Invest in yourself. Remember, you are your greatest asset. Your potential is limitless, but it's up to you to unlock it. Remember, your greatest asset is yourself. So what have we learned today? We've embarked on an intriguing journey through the subtle yet powerful differences that separate the wealthy from those stuck in mediocrity. We've discovered how seemingly small habits can greatly influence our financial destiny. Our first stop was the world of television, a vast landscape that can either be an endless wasteland of time wasting or a rich source of information and inspiration. We've learned that the wealthy tend to be the creators of content rather than passive consumers. They understand the value of time and choose to spend it on productive pursuits rather than getting lost in the latest reality show drama. We then explored the realm of diet, where we've seen how poor dietary choices can be a financial drain and a roadblock to success. The wealthy prioritize their health, understanding that a healthy body fuels a healthy mind, and a healthy mind is the engine of wealth creation. They opt for nutritious, well-balanced meals over the convenience of fast food, investing in their well-being and overall performance. Next, we delved into the world of news consumption. While staying informed is crucial, the wealthy are mindful of the sources they turn to for their daily dose of news. They understand that mainstream media can often be skewed to fit certain narratives, so they choose to harness the power of the internet to get a more balanced view of the world. Lastly, we touched upon the importance of self-improvement. The wealthy are lifelong learners. always seeking to expand their knowledge and skills. They understand that personal growth is the foundation of financial growth, and so they invest heavily in themselves. In conclusion, it's clear that the journey to wealth is not solely about making money. It's about adopting habits that foster growth, productivity, health, and a balanced perspective on the world. The road to wealth is paved with good habits. Start adopting these today and see the difference it can make in your financial future.